Government doesn't like schools which are poorly what? Managed. And then security. Security in schools. Security in schools. Government would like schools which are what? Secure. And then stability. Government wants stable schools. Stable schools. That's a challenge. Government is interested in stable schools. And then accessibility to education for all. Let's try as much as possible to make education what? Accessible to all. Because one of the challenges we saw with parents, they don't want to pay a lot of what? Money. Because many of them are poor. So government is so much concerned about what? Accessibility. So let's make sure that everybody accesses what? Accesses education. And then efficiency. Government would like us to be efficient in whatever we are doing. Now, because this is a private school, these are challenges of the directors of the school. The directors of the school are concerned about the following. One, academic excellency. Academic what? Excellency. Let's, as much as possible, try to have academic excellency. I've given you the model of learning. Is it okay? That the child must listen to you. You must make sure they read. You must make sure they do what? They write. Make sure they share. You must make sure they do physical what? Exercises. And make sure it clears their what? Their hearts. That's why many teachers don't do it. So academic excellence is one. Then efficiency, optimal use of what? Of resources. The directors want teachers, is it okay? To use their resources what? Optimally. Because there's a lot of scarcity for resources. There's no school which has enough what? Resources. So let's be what? Let's use our time. Let's use the resources we have. Let's use our effort. Let's use our money effectively to use what? To achieve our objectives. To achieve our objectives. That's efficiency. Then the other one, effectiveness. Effectiveness. Ensuring that our goals are met in time. I hope we know the vision. Do we have a vision for this school? What is it? Who knows the vision? Nobody. But make sure you go back and ask for the vision of the school so that you know where the school is what? Is heading. The vision, the mission, the core objectives. So that you know where it is going. You might be in the wrong place. You might be in the wrong what? Place. So then growth and development. Directors are always concerned about the growth. That's why every other day in any private school, there is construction going what? Going on. There are repairs going on. Not in bad faith. The directors want the school to do what? To grow and develop. That's why every other day, especially when the term begins, that's when you see all schools are doing what? Either repairs or they do what? Construction. And the directors are interested in the discipline, especially of teachers. They are interested in teachers what? Teachers' discipline. Now, in dealing with the problems in school, we must have teamwork. We must have what? Teamwork. Let's work together. Let's work what? Because we are scoring in the same what? We are scoring in the same goal. Let's work together. Our vision is the same. Shared vision, shared mission, shared objectives, and shared core values. If we say time management, let's all observe time what? Management. If we say self-discipline, let us also be what? Self-disciplined. If we say interpersonal skills, let's relate together. Let's relate well. Is it okay? Because it's a shared vision, shared mission, shared what? Objectives. Then, of course, marketing the school. We all need to market the school. Don't leave it to the directors or the head teacher. We must all be there to market the one. One way to market the school is to have a brand for our individual selves first. Then the school will get its own brand. Let the parents say, yes, that teacher. That what? That teacher. That lady. Is it okay? So it is very important to have a brand. Be that person who is always there at school, always available. First to arrive and the last to do what? To leave. First to arrive. You can compete with yourself. First to arrive and the last to do what? To leave. Always available to take on any assignment. Remember, the head teacher is looking for allies. The head teacher is looking for what? For allies. So let's market the school by creating a brand for ourselves and by developing good customer care. Many of the children who leave the school leave because of our the way we relate with the parents or the children. Some of them leave because of poor service delivery. Others leave because staff is unfriendly. Many leave because of what? Poor service delivery. Others leave because staff are what? Unfriendly. That when a parent came, you did not pay attention. You did not pay what? Or you did not develop their problem, solve their problems. Then the other one, let all of us engage in very many platforms. First of all, it will help us to discover our purpose in life. Engage in very many platforms. There is debate, please go and do what? Participate. There is athletics, go and participate. There is MDD, please go and do what? Even if there is farming, please go. You might discover your niche. Or you might discover your purpose in what? But if they call you for debate, you don't want. MDD, you don't want. Athletics, you don't want. As if you are lame. You are still young. It helps you to engage in very many platforms because you are discovering yourself. And of course, make sure you have a positive what? Attitude. Mind so much about the environment you are in, about the friends you have, about the people you deal with. And be very careful about the people you let in your inner circle. Some of them are dangerous. Some of them will be inimical to your success. If somebody is talking ill about your head teacher, about the school, about the environment, please leave that person. That is the person oyeta jajao. Oyetani? Because takwagaliza chirungi. If somebody decides to come here to work, and then he comes here and starts rumor mongering, backstabbing, please run away. I'm telling you. Because negativity is what? Infectious. Equata. Negativity is what? Infectious. Ejakukwata. Before you know it, you also become a what? A bad person. If somebody says, me, I don't attend assembly. You know, eventually, when he keeps on telling it to you every day, your subconscious mind will bring you that kind of environment or situation in you. So make sure you don't always repeat affirmations that you are going to succeed. And please, hard work. Give it all. Give it what? Give it all. And try as much as possible to be an excellent worker. Become an excellent what? Worker. By being ready to take on any assignment. By being ready to take on any assignment. By being a very good listener. By speaking with humility. By not repeating any mistake. And please, being obedient to attract your boss's attention. The boss is looking for allies, but he's only looking for good what? Allies. That's why I told you somebody can be here in this school and you take 30 years there, 10, 15 years here, and then they bring somebody to become your boss. Either as a deputy, either as a boss, or even as a what? As a head teacher. That is an indictment that you are a poor person, a poor worker. Otherwise, somebody who has been here for 5 years, why did they bring a boss? Meaning that you did not brand yourself. You are just here always grumbling and what? Complaining. But remember, God does not want people who always do what? Complain. He doesn't want. And please make sure you have an end goal to make the institution do what? Grow. When the school grows, automatically you will also do what? Grow. But this, you cannot grow fast. It is the institution to do what? To grow. Think about an institution which has 2,000 students. 2,000. These are how many? About 600, 500. What you have? 200. Now think about 400. Yes. Think about a situation where a school has 1,000. Is it okay? Meaning that we are all going to do what? To benefit. So make sure you have that end goal in you, and it will depend on what you do, what you say, how you do it, and how you behave. Full stop. Because we are all stakeholders. We are all what? Stakeholders. So become a model employee. A model employee is that person who people will always look up to. Who manages time so well. Who is a self-disciplined person. Who is very loyal. Loyalty is key. Even when you go in public service, loyalty is awarded what? Marks. Loyalty is awarded marks. Respect to authority is awarded what? Marks. So be one. And finally, what do we do as teachers?